Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Say who you are.
Hi, I'm Carol Radke. I am the director of the Achievers.
And I'm Sarah Brennison, business leader of Infinite Shine. I get the pleasure of working with Carol and all of Infinite Shine family members. Today we're sharing with you what the host bonuses are for December.
For December.
And this
yes.
is the first time Tupperware has ever done anything. You've been in Tupperware for how long?
37 years.
Have you ever seen a host program like this
No.
before?
This honestly, if it's been there, I sure don't remember it at all, and I don't think we have. What do we have? 9?
We have
nine exclusive sets just for hostesses in their host program.
Yes, and this is good through the 25th.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, the 25th through December 29th. And please connect with your Infinite Shine family member to find out.
So November 25th.
Yes, November 25th
Yeah.
through the December
29th.
20th. Connect.
Do we know? Absolutely.
It's all
not.
good.
It's all good.
What you're going to see is good through that time period. Connect with your Infinite Shine family member to learn how many host credits you would need. It starts at the $300 and 2 people who book their own shows within the next 21 days level. What does that mean? Well, 2 of your friends say they're going to do their own party, and you get to have extra options for when you choose out your host benefits. So let's take a look at what some of them are.
Okay, so we got to show you all this.
All right, so we're going to go over here. So the first one that we want to share is, this is meant for like your sandwiches.
You know, in December, you spend all of your time, what am I going to buy for this gift? What am I going to do for that gift? What am I going to fix here? And you never think about yourself. The whole idea of this is to how to make your life a little bit easier, pamper yourself a little bit.
And you deserve to pamper yourself a little bit because we can only renew ourselves when we choose to, right?
Right, exactly.
So this is basically your ability to make sandwiches and keep your cheese fresher longer. So this is
No slimy turkey and no
Right.
slimy ham. Yeah.
So this is the Fridge Stackable. This is a Fridge Smart Cheese Smart. It has the Cheese Smart cover.
The beauty of it is you don't necessarily need to know all these names.
But the thing that I like about this is it does keep your sliced cheese fresher longer, which saves you money in the long run.
Yes.
And if you're going to make stuff with sandwiches, you might need a
You
lunch
might need
set.
the sandwich set. I don't know what it's called, but everything that you would need for lunch, right here, right there. Each one of these sets also have a product that nobody else can buy. And guess what? You as a Tupperware hostess, you can't buy them either. You get them free.
Right.
300 in sales or more.
And
2
2
people date book parties.
And Infinite Shine family members, when you host your own party and have 2 or more friends book into December or January, depending on when you see this video, you can use your host benefits to treat yourself too.
Just a thought also, you know that you can turn this upside down and backwards, take these apart and flip them over
To make double?
to make double.
That's really a cool idea.
You didn't know that? You knew
No, I
that.
did.
Okay, hold this. Take that. Upside down and backwards. Take that. Take that. You got hamburger and cheese and a bun over here. You've got lettuce, or you got your tomato, or you got whatever, or you got a bagel with cream cheese, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. All right, and you come in here and they snap together. Pop them together. Go like that.
Very cool. So it does like that.
It goes like that.
Very nice.
2 sandwiches, just like that. So anyway, there's your lunch meat, it's fresh, right here, that's your sandwich making, take to work stuff, that's a salad.
That's a salad on the
That's a
go. And it has its own little dressing.
Yes.
Awesome. And yes, this is a banana keeper. It's so that you don't bruise your bananas. And so that you don't have to worry about sweaty water bottles. We even give you a little koozie, which you cannot get
You cannot
anyplace
get
else.
any other way.
So then we have tools.
And since you're taking care of yourself, we have to start eating fresh fruit. I know, this is the time
And
of year.
hard-boiled eggs.
And hard-boiled eggs. And hard-boiled eggs, quick protein.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, carbs give you fast energy, but protein is what keeps you going.
Correct.
Keeps you going.
So this is an apple core tip for the apple core. Flip your apple upside down.
Oh, I didn't know that. Why are we doing that?
Where the star is, where the stem,
Yeah.
not where the stem is at the top, but at the bottom.
Right.
You push it through at that end, and you usually get all of the seeds, and it goes all the way straight through. Versus if you try it at the top.
I learned something today. That's a wonderful thing. One thing a day. Okay, I can stop learning now.
I hope not. The egg keeper is also good for mushrooms. It's also good for strawberries. Any soft fruit or vegetable you could use that with. And then this is my husband's favorite, Zest and Press. You can
Not available for purchase, right?
No, it's not. They took it out of the catalog.
We don't know why, but they did.
There is a hotel in Florida that we do our conventions at. This is what they use in their Mexican restaurant.
I love it.
And this little knob here,
That knobby?
it's indented out so it totally inverts out the lemon or the lime that you're trying to press out. The zester is great. Joanna taught me this, that if you zest underneath it, capture the zest here and then tap it, it allows it to stay better.
So we're doing things upside down is what she's telling us.
Yes.
Got it.
So
So here's lunch, you gotta start out with a hearty breakfast.
correct. And so we
Breakfast.
have the
Mix and Store Plus.
Yes, which is great because if you get the all-in-one meat, which is another form of a juicer, it fits right inside here.
Right.
It comes with a waffle form.
That you can't get in the catalog.
Right, and
muffin.
the muffin form. Now, Bonnie, when they were a senior in high school, wanted to have Eggo waffles with them every single day when they went out to the bus stop.
That sounds about like a teenager.
Very
Yeah.
expensive, no protein. So we found that Kodiak cakes had 10 grams of protein.
Kodiak cakes.
It's a brand. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
powder mix like Bisquick.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And
So
we
we're
would-
mixing them in here.
So we mix them in there.
Yeah,
We put them in here about half full,
okay,
and then you put it in the microwave for 3 minutes.
got it.
And then you pop them out. They're not gonna be browned, because let's face it, Eggos aren't browned.
The only
either.
way you can get browned is dried out in the oven.
So,
Dried out
or
in the oven.
in the toaster.
Or
So
the
you
toaster.
take these out, you put them into the freezer mate, medium deep,
Yep,
separated out by paper, like,
Parchment paper?
Yep. And then you just pop them into the toaster, and on the way.
Ah, also with this, when you're mixing this and you are pouring pancake batter or waffle batter, put a little bit of oil here, so when you pour, it slides back down inside and you don't have drippies all the way down.
I never knew that either. I learned
Okay.
something today. Very
Excellent.
cool.
All right,
All right, so now we have breakfast.
breakfast, we have
Dessert.
lunch, always.
Always need to have dessert.
And life is short, so eat your dessert before anything else.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is the exclusive item for this set. It is a spatula to do your icing with. And of course, you need to be able to have your round cake taker, but you can have the base be a charcuterie board and invert it, because this cover inverts either way, just like our rectangle one does.
Yeah, uh-oh,
And that's why we sell Tupperware.
yeah,
And then this is the mix and
with the mix.
whip and mix.
Yeah.
Level 1 is for whipping, level 2 is for,
There-
no,
there-
level 1
there-
is
There's
for,
there's a transmission on it. You
Yes.
switch transmissions as to
so
what you want to do.
level 1 is whipping, mixing. You hear how much softer it is? It allows you to even mix cookie dough, basically replaces your KitchenAid mixer because you don't need to have a plug-in.
Yes,
So that is going to be for your baking. Now, if you're going to be needing a charcuterie board, like we talked about,
you need to
You
be
need a
able to
slice.
slice your meat and cheese.
right?
Yeah.
And our friend Bree, she's on the Achievers.
Yes,
She did a live video on how you can take bacon. She cures her own bacon.
cruise your own bacon. So she had a slab of unsliced bacon and sliced it in here.
Sliced it right there.
Slick as could be.
And we've done Subway sandwiches that way too, by getting a
Oh.
whole ham and just
And
doing it that
absolutely
way.
nothing to do with December, but I'm gonna take you all the way to harvest season again with corn. That's how you cut your corn off the cob when you're
Yes.
freezing your corn.
Yeah, just make sure
Farm
you
wife.
use the guard.
Please.
And
Please.
the speedy one is the exclusive gift or for this set.
When
This-
you just need a little bit for your salad, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Did you know that it also does shavings for chocolate
Yeah, oh,
and almonds? So if you need to have the fancy
almonds are healthy. I
They
don't eat
are.
them, but they are healthy.
and if you want to have the fancy shavings for your cake, that's a perfect complement for that as well.
Okay,
Because
Got it.
sometimes we do.
sometimes we do.
So if we're going to have cake, sometimes we want to have pie.
Yes,
And you taught me a trick that you could go to Costco.
yes. Costco,
So-
Sam's Club, and you know those great big 12-inch apple caramel streusel pies that they have?
So it fits in here. Now this is
Fits
part
in.
of our Clearly Elegant line.
Isn't that pretty?
It is,
That is plastic, looks like glass, acts like glass.
feels like glass,
Feels like glass.
but it doesn't break.
No, I was at my party last night and they said, does it break? And I said, okay, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it, don't get scared. And I dropped it and everybody jumped. And they said, it didn't break. I said, trust your Tupperware lady.
We get asked all the time, does Tupperware make glass? No, because
No.
glass breaks.
Glass breaks and glass
This-
shatters, you know, I mean, something glass on the floor, you're down on your hands and knees with a wet paper towel trying to get up all the little bitty pieces so it doesn't get in your dogs and cats' paws and your
Yes.
little babies. You don't have to worry about plastic. It might crack, it's got a lifetime warranty to it, okay, but you're not picking up shards.
Correct.
Yeah.
So the exclusive part of this is these 2.5 cuppers are only part of our 5-piece Clearly Elegant set. This allows you to be able to have it in this set.
That's your dip bowl, that's
Yes.
16 ounces of sour cream and onion soup mix.
We actually put the pickle dip I'm bringing for Thanksgiving in this for our
You know, ladies, gentlemen, people, there's times when you want something other than a that's a bowl. You want it to be fancier
How pretty.
or pretty. Presentation is everything, you know that.
And then these are my favorite.
They are. How do
Yeah.
you use them?
You just tilt them. They're literally called tilt and pour.
Yeah.
They're very hypnotic.
And what? Oh.
You
And I remember somewhere along the line I learned that it took 400 trials from R&D to come up with the correct balance of the weight.
Yes.
So-
And it's stripless up here
And it's
too.
stripless up there.
So the last set before we get to our catalog one is this baking set. This is basically, if you were a baker, this is everything you would need to do your baking and store your baking, correct?
Yes, correct.
So we have silicone, we have 2 more silicone molds, we had some over here.
Yep.
We haven't shared with you how amazing our silicone is. It is cured, I believe, for 4 hours before
Yes.
it is done.
Right.
It's 100% food safe, which is not true for all silicone that's out there. And what does that mean? That means you could roll it up like so.
The curing process allows it to maintain its shape.
And so
So-
you can roll it up and put it into a drawer and it's gonna still come out as a rectangle.
Rectangle.
You're going to need more than one of these.
And the
baking
big one,
things.
I call it parchment paper with rims.
Yes.
Chicken nuggets will not slide off of those.
My
because of the rim.
oldest loves to make macaroons. It even has the little circles on there to put the
So
right
you know
amount.
where your macaroons.
Yep.
These do go on cookie sheets, please. Do not put these directly onto the oven.
Especially
Oven,
for transferring because that's
and
true
that-
for those as well,
Right.
even if you're using the microwave.
Right.
Otherwise,
But
it's
we're talking
wobbly.
regular oven, folks.
Yes.
Regular oven.
And,
And reusable resource. You're not having to continue to buy
Correct.
parchment paper.
and what's also cool about it is they're freezer safe too. So if there's something that you want to freeze in here, like you want to make your fudge fast,
Ah, yes.
it pops right out.
Okay.
Then you have
These are classics.
the egg trays. Can't get them anywhere but on this set. The large snack store, the snack store, and the round. These are what people use to store their cookies, their cakes, yours round.
The 9x13, everybody knows it as a bar pan. That's
Yep.
where you
This
make
is
your
our Rice
Krispies
Krispie bars.
Right,
Exactly.
Scotcheroos. Yep.
So then the last thing that we have is our ultimate prep set. This is with a $500 party and 2 people who book their own within 21 days.
Right.
You could use your host credit to buy this set.
It's $150 value, and yeah, you get it for half.
And what I love about it is actually the bowls have measurements on the inside. So these are the host benefits through December 29th. Please connect with your Infinite Shine family member to find out more information about this and to book your own. Because honestly, it's a great month to be a host.
Yeah.
And when you are a host,
Gift yourself. Hard
Yeah,
to
but-
do. We have to teach ourselves to gift ourselves.
yes, especially, I know this sounds weird, but women don't gift themselves.
We
very
do
often.
not. We just give. Yeah.
So, next we're going to show you what is on sale for you and for your guests.